Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Rose of Venus Tarot. It's Lacey. Thank you so much for clicking on to my video. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you get real comfortable. If you're returning, hey, welcome back. It's real nice to see you again. And thank you to all of those who like, comment, and subscribe. It's really been helping your girl grow, and I 1000% appreciate it. Let's get into it. This is going to be a general collective energy reading. So please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Not every reading will resonate with everyone, and that is okay. Let's call on the divine. Divine, please guide me and protect me as I dive into this collective energy. Please give me clear and concise and precise messages. Let me know what's going on in this collective energy. What do we need to know of? What do we need to be aware of here? Right off the back, I'm hearing you got these monitoring spirits like starving for information, starving for more, especially if you've been posting things on social media, like maybe, I don't know, your trips or new purchases, or they could just see you're glowing up or doing things different. They want to know if you got a new job, if you can pay that extra rent money. Because, like, when they last left off on your life, it was on season one. In season one, you might have been struggling. So now they're wondering what you did in this season to pull yourself out of that struggle here. Some of you guys might have people trying to trigger you for information. They're hoping you'll argue back and like explain yourself. Spirit is saying don't try to explain yourself if somebody comes at you like accusing you of random stuff. They want you to feel like you got to clear your name here. Like, let them dirty your name. Somebody might want to come at you. Oh, so you just gonna leave your sister in the dust or something like that? So I know that you are sleeping with so and so and he's paying your rent, or I heard that you got fired from this job. So you could be like, no, I ain't got fired from that job, I got promoted. I actually, they're expecting to be able to trigger you to get more information because they hungry. Some of these people are hungry because they're addicted to competition. Like, they make everything a competition, just living your life. Some people feel like they want the information to move ahead in their life here, but they don't want to just ask you, like they want to, I don't know, build like a life plan off of your life plan because it seems to be working for you. Spirit is saying try to ignore these people who are targeting you. I'm going to use some What's the Vibe tarot on this. And I feel like this might be a couple of people gossiping about you. It could be your family, like trying to figure out, like, I wonder what they got going on. You think they could pay their rent if they're not with TJ anymore? I don't know why I'm hearing that name TJ. I'm hearing Kareem specifically. If you might know people name that or nickname that. We got soulmate coming out here. So yeah, maybe some of you guys got a soulmate. They're wondering if you're in a relationship. Is that man paying your bills? Some of you guys are attractive. Maybe you get a lot of males coming at you. Maybe you get a lot of males propositioning you for things like that. They want to know if you accepted any of these propositions here or what's going on. Some of these people might be men that want to come at you and see what level they could come at you. They want to know if you broke, could they offer you money? They want to know like what is it? What's your deal? What's your spill here? I feel like a lot of you guys, you're not messing really with anybody right now. It seems like you could have had a crash out moment. I'm not gonna lie, you could have crashed out yourself, and this could be why people are like mad that you cut them off because you guys could have had a public crashing out. You could have posted your business, your information, but that's all right. They don't know your new life, your new information and whatnot. Some of you guys, you're an open book, but they want like more. It's like, like a lot of people live vicariously through other people. They want to know if it's really true. They want to cross examine you. We got second chance deja vu coming out here. So there's some people who maybe they didn't want to F with you when you weren't doing too good, but now they want to see if you're truly stable enough for them to respect you. So they might want a second chance. They might respect you if you got X, Y, and Z here. Do you got a job? You know those women that be trying to interview other women like they their man or something. What's your life plan? Do you got a bitch? Like, I'm like, we gonna be friends or we not. I'm like, I ain't feeling no qualities to be in your life, bitch. You ain't nobody. Divine, please tell me more. This is the energy I'm giving back to this monitoring spirit, because it's like, they try to list all things and this and that. And first of all, because you shouldn't be, and it's like all of those types of women, like she needs to go find a man or something to like put that type of energy on. Do you got a car yet? Or is your car still in the shop? We got cutting ties coming out here. You guys could have cut ties with people. You got your freedom, standing up and awakened. They're wondering if you're ever going to go back to those people you cut ties with. If this could also be people who you cut ties with that are still trying to monitor you. And it's crazy with this deja vu. It's like a second chance. I might try to get back in their lives. I don't feel like for a lot of you guys it is a second chance. Divine, please tell me more. We got puzzled in reverse. Some of you guys could have been confused. You could have been trying to figure it out. You could have been living in a hotel with like your kid or by yourself. And then they're wondering like, okay, how did you gotta get out of that hotel? Like who was paying for that hotel? I thought you ain't have enough money for that hotel. And it's like, did you go to the staff members? Did you ask? Did you like, are you slinging some things? Because some of you guys, even if you're not in the best position, something about you looks refreshed, or you're crash out, calm down. You're like, I ain't even messing with this no more. I'm not, whatever. Like you could have gotten sick of being upset. Like, and then you just energetically hit the blunt and then just like, what's it gonna be? And then you figure something out yourself here. Divine, please tell me more. We got nightlife in reverse and puzzled in reverse. Maybe some of you guys were partying. You could have gave up the nightlife. You could have gave up. You're not going out with people anymore. They wondering if you like why you're not going out with people. Why you're not partying? Are you trying to save money? Like what did something happen to you? Some people are saying like if you were angry, people are just making up stories like the most effed up stories, like and it's not even necessarily against you. Like say if you got angry, you're not really trying to party, you're not trying to talk to nobody, you're not trying to be involved. People might be saying you got assaulted, you got essayed or something. I think they got essayed, and then they don't want to party anymore because this happened, that happened. It's like, this is why this energy is almost giving me a headache, because it's like, calm down, bitch. Like, like, why are you? I can't stand when people do that. Like, just make up stories about other people. Lon, please tell me more. We got boundaries, disrespectful, enough is enough, and defend yourself. You guys could have cut ties with somebody because they weren't respecting your boundaries. You guys are now drawing boundaries with like these passive aggressive people. There could be people like, oh, well, I thought that you ain't want me up in your business, so why are you coming to me asking me to borrow my stapler? It's like, bitch, calm down. I'll buy a stapler. Like, if I gotta give, if me asking you to borrow a pen means you get like ruling over everything in my life, I gotta give you whatever you want to know from me. And then it's like, hold up. I guess I could, I guess I could give you a stapler, like it's like real petty energy coming out here. Longing, yeah, you got people longing for you. Maybe they're monitoring you because they're longing to get back into your life. Some of you guys, this is a romantic energy, or a romantic energy you had to cut off, and they're longing, they're missing you. Let's talk reunion. Somebody wants some sort of reunion with you. They feel like they didn't treat you properly. Maybe they didn't take you seriously because at that time period you was getting it together, you was figuring it out and whatnot. Some of you guys, this is actually family members that's longing for you around this time of year. You could have skipped out on Thanksgiving last year, and they wondering if you're gonna skip out on Thanksgiving this year, or are you going to show up? Maybe you were showing up until you realize these people were showing out. We got chaos here in reverse coming out under soulmate and twin flame. Some of you guys are real quiet with your soulmate and they wonder like why you not in toxic relationships anymore. How did you find somebody so calm? Like what is your like, if you tell people a little bit about your dating life, they want to know the full details. Like, okay, like you got a new man, is he treating you right? Okay, so like what's going on? So where are things with you and them? But I want to clarify this family energy that's longing here. I feel like this family energy, they could have been the monitoring spirits. I feel like some of you guys could have like cut ties with them maybe around last year. Maybe this happened a couple of years ago where you just said, I ain't even bothering to go and see these people because why would I see these people? I'm seeing some of you guys are planning like a quiet Thanksgiving, just you and your boo, you and your man, you and your partner, you and your this, that, whatever. Somebody didn't think you were going to be able to pull a man and pull a soulmate, and then they're thinking, why would they think that? Like you guys are obviously beautiful, and they see people who more ugly that gets they man, gets they friends here. But I guess because of your beauty, they didn't think you had much wit. It's just like these people are undoing all of the gossip that they said about you, but they're still trying to gossip, if that makes sense. If you pointed out that all they do is like gossip, talk shit, I feel like some of you guys did. I'm getting some of you guys could have crashed out. Now you're calm. You could have told them like they need to mind their business. Divine, please tell me more. What's going on this? Yeah, we got salty, bitter, angry in reverse underneath the wishful thinking and longing. Somebody's wondering if you're mad at them, if you still salty, if you're still bitter. I feel like a lot of you guys are not salty, you're not bitter, you just don't really like, they're not on your same frequency right now. And it's like the divine wants you to be very careful of where you put your energy and who you put your energy into at this point in time period. I feel like somebody could have been trying to find the key to like make you crash out again, tell your business again. Some of you guys, you never gonna crash out like that again. You had your one little I like I'm gonna let it all F out. And then it's like you cleared the air with these people, but it's like, what's coming after the storm. We got psychopath, abusive, conniving, unpredictable, and this is coming out under cutting ties and boundaries coming out here. Yeah, some of you guys could have had to cut ties with these abusive, conniving, and they were unpredictable here. Like some of these people could have like purposely tried to trigger you within this family. Who is this psychopath here? What is this psychopath energy? Somebody could be lying and saying that you're abusive and you're a psychopath because you cut ties, or maybe you flipped out. They try to make you look like the crazy one here. um Envy in reverse is coming out here in reverse. Resentful, competitive, discontent. Envy in reverse is coming out here. People are saying you're not an envious person, you're not a competitive person. I feel like this is why you don't match the energy of a lot of people in your family. Some of your families might be real competitive, it might be real like, okay, so Jimmy just took a vacation with his kids and did this. And this is, it's not nothing wrong with them telling you, but it's like the vibration at which they tell you. They could try to tell you certain things to try to trigger you into competition with other family members. Some of you guys, this is your aunt. Some of you guys, this is your mom. And you guys are going through a spiritual awakening where you're like, I ain't gonna let nobody treat me like that. I feel like you guys could have went through an abusive relationship with somebody that was similar to the people in your family, but you didn't even realize how abusive the people were in your family until you realized that the relationship you were in was abusive because it wasn't your idea of romance. And maybe now your idea of family and romance is linking in together here. It doesn't have to be like, you don't have to take shit from people just because they're older than you, or because they're related to you, or because that's your grandmother, or I'm your auntie. So um We got lust coming out here, greed by any means necessary and inconsiderate. If you got people pocket watching you, they're wondering if you guys do sell a little cootie on the side. They wonder if you like you sell some cootie, like, because maybe you're not posting about your job, your employment. What is this lust energy? By any means necessary. People are also saying that you always gonna get what you want. They kind of knew you would make it out of this trap even if they didn't help you. Intimacy in reverse, mutual respect, unity. Yeah, we got intimacy in reverse coming out here. So people might be trying to figure out, like, what's your deal? Do you sleep around? Can they buy some coochie for you? Or some creepy people, like, I don't know. Well, I ain't gonna say that's creepy. You grown, you do what you need to do, you do what you want to do here. But with the intimacy in reverse, you can have somebody that's wondering what your price is, or if you have one, can they pay your bills or something to get something out of you. We got karmics in reverse coming out here underneath soulmate and chaos. So soulmates, chaos, karmics. I feel like a lot of you guys completed some sort of karmic pattern. There's something in you where you're like, I ain't never gonna let myself crash out like that again. I'm never gonna even get mad when I see somebody doing fuck shit. It's like it's too many people who do fuck shit. You're like, whatever, you another mother effer, and then you push them away. This is calling, is demand, your energy is demanding more respect when it comes to your intimate and personal lives here, especially you did a total reset. And something about you is also still more firm. I feel like the smile has been wiped off your face a little. It's no more, hey auntie, hey family, how you doing? It's like, hey, how are ya? No, okay. And it's like they don't feel that, hmm, they don't feel like it's okay to disrespect you anymore. They don't know how to come at you like you little kid anymore here. We got vacay coming out and wishful thinking. You got family that want a vacation towards you. This is the longing energy. Somebody, if you moved out of the state, if you moved out of the country, if you move somewhere, you got people who want to visit you there. This energy keeps coming up, like they want to have Thanksgiving at your place. Or if you got a nice house, they want to come and, like, eat over there, maybe get up in your business. They're missing certain things about you. You was always a good vibe until somebody effed with you. Maybe you did have family members where you enjoyed drinking, you enjoyed catching up, you enjoyed a few cigarettes here and there, to just to chill and whatnot, and they kind of want that back again. We got exhausted. Yeah, I told you, some of you guys exhausted your own energy when it came to certain relationships. You like, I'm never going to let myself get this exhausted again. These karmics exhausted you energetically, so you had to push them away. And it's like right now you're not allowing anybody to exhaust you. It's like your energy is so new. Every time somebody comes at you and they try to, like, I don't know, they try to, like, I don't know how to explain it. When people come at you and they try to drain your energy, you can feel it immediately. You can feel it leaving. Before, you had so many different karmics around you, it was hard to tell what was normal from what was, like, conniving, abusive, manipulative. Now you seem to have a good hold on where the line is within yourself, and what line you're willing to accept from other people here. I'm also hearing that a lot of you guys could have been right about a certain person, and I don't know. We got isolation, rejected, left alone, and self-inflicted coming out here underneath the whatchamacallit. And people feel like you guys isolated yourselves. You're not trying to deal with anybody because of how people came at you. So yeah, tension. Yeah, you're not trying to deal with the tension headache that a lot of people have caused. There's a lot of communication about you. And yeah, there's some people monitoring you. They're hungry for what you got going on in life. But that's it, you guys. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're catching this reading. Goodbye.